Hi, Amy here. I'm in the middle of my spiritual journey, and I feel like I'm stuck and don't know what to do next, right? But these are things that are happening to me all the time and stuff that I've been doing in this kind of stuck stage. So, sorry, these are like cheesy videos, but I don't know. Okay, so being in the middle of my spiritual awakening, I'm not quite sure where I'm supposed to be or where I'm supposed to go, what I'm supposed to do next, right? I have tarot cards. I've been reading those. I try to pick up on signs throughout my day, you know, any numbers that come across, that's often any birds or animals or anything like that, or I try just to be aware of any of that stuff. And whenever I have a few moments to take a few deep breaths and do like a little meditation to kind of be open for any, you know, the signs or symbols that are out there, I'll do it. I'll take the few minutes, even if it's in the car, if it's in the shower, if it's while I'm washing dishes, whatever it may be. And there's stuff that's really funny that happens. I notice after I'll have a few deep breaths and then I'll get to washing dishes or sweeping the floor or whatever, I'll start to think of things. And then, you know, if I go check on my little guy, then say, how do I do an example? I was thinking of, you know, a wedding, right? Get married. I don't know why I was thinking this. You know, I hope to marry my Matt right here soon. It'd be awesome. But anyways, I was thinking of it, and then I walk into the room to get, you know, my little guy, check on him, make sure he's not making a mess. And all of a sudden, a Bluey show come on, and it was where they were getting married, you know? Like, it was just funny. And then I went downstairs to check on Matt, and there was, on his movie, a TV show, or they had also said something about husband and wife or getting married, something too. And it totally was like funny to me, because I'm like, what? How is it I had this thought? And then I go into a room, and then boom, they're talking about it on the TV there, you know, where my son is. And I wasn't really paying attention to what he's watching, you know. And then I go downstairs to see, you know, what Honey's up to, and then they're talking about it on his TV. Weird. Or this stuff happens too, where we watch the fights, the UFC fights, and we'll watch the night before. We'll see, you know, the weigh-ins, you know, whatever, and you can see who's fighting against who. And I'm really good at predicting who's gonna win, like really good. Like I'm 9 out of 10 times I'm right. And then, well, my honey, just this last weekend, I was like, babe, you can't just say who's going to win. You got to say what round and like how they're going to do it, by submission, knockout, or if it's going to be, you know, to go to the end and who wins or whatever, and what round, whatever, and what time. So I'm like, okay. Well, then he goes to his friends and he's watching the fights there, and I'm watching them at home, and I'm trying to text him and stuff. Oh my God, I think this guy's going to win. Well, there's a guy that come on, and I was like, man, I think he is going to choke this guy out like halfway through the second round. And I did not text my honey. I almost did. I typed it into my phone. Yeah, I typed it all in, and I did not send, but I erased it, and I'm like, nah, I don't want to say that, because if I'm wrong, then it looks stupid. So then we're watching this fight. I'm watching this fight, and halfway through the second round, the guy that I thought was going to win was choking this guy out. I'm like, yes, this is it. Are you kidding me? It's like, it's right where I predicted. But then the other guy got away, and then the fight ended up going all the way through the third round, and then the other dude won instead of the guy that I thought was going to win. And I'm like, man, maybe if I would have texted that to my honey, it would have manifested it for our guy to win. Why did I not do it? My intuition, I even typed it out, and I erased. Oh, I was like kind of annoyed. So that was like the 1 out of 10 that I was wrong on. But I was right. He was choking him out. I feel stupid for not just sending that message, because it could have actually happened. Dang. Anyway, because it looked, I mean, I thought he had him. Oh, I thought Holland had him. Okay, anyway, so just stuff like that. So I even though I haven't really found any group of people yet, or people that I can do many readings on, I tried going online. My friend, the high priestess, she gave me the advice to do like an online, you said I needed an online presence first to do like tarot readings and stuff. So I tried that. I ended up, you know, going on Facebook, and I'm really not tech savvy. It sounded all weird, but I'm not really into technology, and I having a phone and whatever. So, anyways, I ended up going on to Facebook, found a few groups. Hey, free tarot readings, psychic abilities, blah, blah, blah. And I joined all these groups. I joined like 5 in one day, 6 maybe, whatever. And then I start reading on people's stuff, and I start reading stuff for them, you know, writing in their comments, you know, hey, this is how I feel, this is what I see. And there's like, out of probably the 100 comments that I had made, or even, I think I had ended up doing like, hey, I'm new, I want some practice on, you know, reading tarot cards for people. And oh my God, I had hundreds of people hit me. Yes, please read me, read me, read me. And I'm like, how could I fit this all in a day? Oh my God, I want to read everybody. I would love to. So I just start hitting them right off the top of the list. When I had time, I would just start hitting people. Then I don't know what happened. I ended up mentioning something on my original post. Like, I'm sorry, I wish I could read everybody. Maybe I'll do like a live tarot reading for anybody that pops in. I would do it. And then they like blocked me. Like, oh, you can't message anybody. Oh, I broke a rule. But then I was like private messaging people, but I didn't know if they'd want their tarot spread to be right there in the public view. But I guess that's what the whole point of that group was. I don't know. So I got blooped right out of that one of them anyways for a minute. So I couldn't message, or they like give me a warning or whatever. So anyways, out of like 13 people that I gave a tarot read, like where I sat, I shuffled my cards, I thought about these people, staring at the picture on Facebook, you know, on my phone, and I'm totally like trying to like have my guides get in touch with their guides and let me know, you know, give a message to these people. I do the best I can. Out of the 13 people that I had done readings for, I think I got 3 people that give me a comment back. And I'm like, what? How only 3 people were gonna like say, oh my gosh, thank you so much, this was such a nice, because I never, as you're trying to be a medium or a fortune teller, or, you know, a tarot reader or whatever, we're always trying to look for the best to tell someone. You don't want to give them bad news, like, but if you do have, you know, a card flip ups that looks negative, you always try to take the negative and kind of make it in a positive way, you know, like, you know, I had a lot of 3 swords. I just like, oh, or if it was upside down, hey, look, you went through a heartbreak and now it's healing, the swords are coming out, you know, or, you know, you're always trying to find a positive. So I don't know, it just kind of threw me off, and that there wasn't that many people. So then I ended up I was trying to get my son to sleep, and I ended up thinking to my guides, like, hey, I'm going to do a 1-card pull, and I'm going to put it on these Facebook groups and see what somebody says. Like, this is my card of the day. What do you think about it? And that's it. I'm not going to say what I feel or whatever, what the card means. And so it was weird. I went and I got my son to sleep. I went out there and I lit my candle, called off on my elements, and I shuffled my cards. I had my smudge. I did smudge and whatever. And then I smudged my cards. And I did it in a different way than I normally would. I'm like, I want this to be a good, pure thing. So I went individually, every single card I smudged. And I seen only the back side where I didn't see the pictures. I only saw, right? And I smudged the face of each card. And then I put them all together. And then I started to like lay half and half and shuffle together. Anyways, I did that. And I seen one of the cards was like flipped up where I could see the face of it instead of the back. And I'm like, what? I just seen the back of every single one of these cards. Not one of them was face up. I would have seen that. So I ended up going through the cards quick. Which one was it? And what do you know is the 2 of Swords reversed. So I'm like, okay, I post it. What do you guys think this means? And then I look into my books and stuff, and it said false friendships, like fake partnerships and whatever. And I'm like, oh my gosh. And not one person commented. Not one. On 3 different groups that I posted that tarot read card on, not one person commented. I'm like, really? Because you guys are all fake. You're all fake. Oh. So, after that, I just immediately was like, okay, that is a sign from my guides that these are fake. Why am I on this? So I ended up erasing all of them. And now I've just been working on like self stuff. Like when I'm home, like I said, like with TV, seeing if I could predict what's going to happen in this TV show I've never seen before. You know, what is going to happen next at the fight. You know, what's going to happen when I'm at the store, and picking up more signs and symbols from my loved ones or my guides to me. Yeah, I really let you go with this, guys. Really fun. Thanks.